Hi guys, it's Summer. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be taste testing protein bars. We have done this before, but we're doing all new protein bars today, I think. I tried to remember which ones we've tried and which ones we haven't. So today I'm going to be trying 4 that I don't believe I've tried and ranking them to let you know which one's the best. And I'm also going to be looking at the protein content on these and taking that into consideration as well, because why else are you eating a protein bar, honestly, if you don't care about the protein? So let's get started. We are working with the Bear Bells Caramel Cashew Protein Bar. This one I've had like other flavors of. I don't think I've had this flavor. It's 200 calories and where's protein? 20 grams of protein, which honestly 20 grams of protein is really impressive. And I will say the ones I've had from this brand before kind of do taste like you're just like chewing on protein powder, but I think that's fair enough for 20 grams of protein, to be honest. And then next up, we're gonna be trying the Power Crunch Protein Energy Bar in French Vanilla Cream. I've never actually, I don't think I've even seen this one before, so I'm definitely interested. This is not a flavor I would normally go for, but I wanted to mix it up, and I do think I'll enjoy it. I just think I normally wouldn't have picked it up. And then calories is 220 calories and then 14 grams of protein, which is still not bad. I would usually try to reach for whichever one had the most protein, so I'm not super sure what I'll think of this one. And then this is another staple for me, is this Go Macro bar. This one has only 12 grams of protein and 260 calories. So I guess I'm a hypocrite because I reach for this one all the time and it has less protein than the last one. But these I really like, especially because I feel like some protein bars really make you feel like weighed down, I guess, like when you're working out. And I feel like these ones don't do that. And a lot of the time I feel like it defeats the whole purpose if you're like going into a workout and having a protein bar and then feeling like low-key sick while you're working out. So that's what I really like about these Go Macro bars. I feel like the ingredients are, I don't know, are they actually clean? It feels like they're clean when you're eating them. Yeah, it's like pretty clean ingredients in my opinion. And yeah, it doesn't make you feel super bad or anything like that, but it is definitely on the slightly blander side. But I haven't had this flavor. And then last up we have these Think protein bars, Think high protein protein bar. These have 20 grams of protein, 0 grams of sugar, and 230 calories. I'm kind of scared. I didn't see that it was 0 grams of sugar, so we'll see how that goes. And the flavor on this one is Brownie Crunch. So what I'm guessing about these is I think I'm gonna like the Go Macro bar the best because I do love Go Macro bars in general. And then I think I'm gonna like the Power Crunch bar. And then I think the Caramel Cashew. And then I think in last place it's gonna be this one just because I'm a little scared of the no sugar thing. So we'll have to see about that. So that's my guess, but I've been wrong before. So I'm ready to maybe be surprised by what I end up liking the best. But we'll go ahead and hop right into it and start trying these. First up is our old reliable Go Macro Macro Bar in Heartwarming Retreat. This is oatmeal chocolate chip. I might be lying when I say I haven't tried this, just because I do love Go Macro bars and I don't really even check to see which flavor I'm grabbing usually. So it's possible I've tried it, but I don't remember. So we're gonna try it out and try to give it an objective ranking. Okay, this one is falling apart while I open it. Ooh. Okay, the texture on these is definitely a little polarizing. Like, do you like a sticky protein bar? I'm fine with that, but is that everyone's thing? Not necessarily. But in my opinion, like, I don't know. I wouldn't consider it craveable necessarily, but I wouldn't consider most protein bars craveable. And I feel like, I don't know, like I said, it's kind of on the lighter side as far as protein bars go. So I think I'd be more likely to like eat this before a workout if I'm not necessarily hungry and I just want some protein or something. So it does get some points for that. But again, is it craveable? Not really. Would I like recommend it to someone else? Not necessarily. So we'll keep that in mind. There is almost a little bit of a funk to this one. I don't know if it's some kind of whole grain that's in there or something, I like it, but it is like, there's something weird about the flavor that I'm not loving that I don't necessarily taste in the other Go Macro bars. And then next up we have this Power Crunch bar. I'm really excited to try this one since I've never tried anything from Power Crunch. Again, the flavor is French vanilla cream, and this is the one that has 14 grams of protein. So let's see. Ooh, it looks like a candy bar right off the bat. Okay, really bad packaging. Ooh, okay, what this actually looks like is one of those like wafer candies. It's like a wafer candy covered in icing. It's very interesting. It is melting all over my hands. Like the way that this opened is really unhinged and there's icing everywhere. What the heck? This is literally a wafer candy. This is candy. This is crazy. This is actually delicious. It only has 5 grams of sugar, which doesn't seem like that much considering it literally tastes like a candy bar. So the fact that this has 14 grams of protein in it is actually really crazy. And so far, this is actually gonna go in my #1 spot. I cannot believe this is a protein bar. Sometimes you get like a protein cookie or something, and it doesn't actually taste like a protein bar, and it doesn't taste like a cookie. It just tastes like something so much worse. This tastes like, if I tried this, I would just think it was candy. I wouldn't think there was some kind of hidden protein in here, you know? So this is going in the #1 slot, and my precious Go Macro bar is getting knocked down to spot #2. Next up, we have this caramel cashew Bear Bells bar. This one has 20 grams of protein, no added sugar, and 200 calories. This one, okay, for a while, I was really into Bear Bells bars, and I loved them because they're very like craveable, like chocolatey vibes, and I like the texture, like they have these little crunchies and stuff. I really liked them. And then at some point of having them all the time, they started just tasting like pure protein powder to me. So I'm trying to switch it up with the flavor and see if this fixes anything for me. But I might have a little bit of a biased opinion here just because I did get really sick of them. Okay, I am still having that initial feeling of like, ew, I'm sick of this bar, because it does taste really similar to all the other flavors, but objectively, it is delicious. Like, this objectively is giving like a Milky Way bar. Honestly, it's giving a candy bar. So if you like a protein bar that tastes like a candy bar, which sometimes I do if that's what I'm craving, this is really good. I think if I were able to look at it completely unbiased, I think this would rank high for me, but I'm physically unable to rank this high because I'm so sick of it just from having them way too often. So I am gonna keep this in 3rd place, and it's not fair, but this is my OFTV channel, so I'm gonna do what I wanna do and put it in 3rd place, and it's probably gonna be in bottom place because I'm just so sick of those bars, but it is a good bar, and if you haven't had it, you should try it. Last up, we have this Think High Protein bar. This is the one I'm scared of because it has 0 grams of sugar, if you recall, and it does have 20 grams of protein, which is very, very impressive. So let's give it a try. The flavor on this is Brownie Crunch. Ooh, he's girthy. Look at that. This looks like, if you ever had, do they still make these? I remember I had years and years and years ago Zone bars. I think it was by Cliff Bar, or maybe it's like the same company. This looks like that. I haven't had one of those since forever. That is actually delicious. This is actually really, really good. I am at the point of trying back-to-back protein bars where everything is starting to taste bad to me. So I had to take a second and like really taste it. But this tastes like a brownie. It does taste like a brownie. I like the texture, and the fact that there's 20 grams of secret protein in here is crazy. You really wouldn't guess that it had that much. Like, I feel like I would guess it had like 10 grams max. So I'm gonna rank this right below the Power Crunch bar. So our final ranking, locking it in, is gonna be the Power Crunch French Vanilla Cream wafer bar. It doesn't say that, but it's basically the wafer candy. And then the Think High Protein Brownie Crunch bar. And then our Go Macro Heartwarming Retreat bar. And then in last place, because I'm a bully, is Bear Bells. Bear Bells, I'm sorry. You did nothing to hurt me. I just overconsumed you and now I don't like you anymore. So that's my final ranking. Let me know if you agree or disagree with any of these and what I should try next. Definitely make sure to send me a message and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.